So it's time. It's time. It's time to take. And where did we go wrong? Says Uncle Boris. It's time to take another music break, and when we come back, we're going to have John and Chris to talk about their music video.
They need to show something else. There you go. Sir. Right over there. Looks good on you.
How do you see that band?
Oh, they, no, they're. Oh.
Hey! And we're back. Okay. Here we are. The lava light is flowing tonight. We've got the juices going. They're going and they're flowing. And here we are. Chris Belcher, John Guernsey. Good to have you on the show. How are you?
Fine. Thank you.
And here's the big special thing. He needs to have a close-up of this. I don't know how they're going to do it. Oh, I know how they'll do it. This is it. This is the famous Claude Jones original 45. Is it a 45? Or
it's an EP 33.
It's a 33 EP. The original Claude Jones 33 EP. Someone's going to show it. Oh, there it is.
And there's actually original John Guernsey artwork, I think, on the reverse. So let's show that.
This John Guernsey.
This very one. Multi-talented.
Ooh. But if we show the front again, if you look real close and read right here, it says Sykesville, which is the name of the video.
Right.
And the name of the
Sykesville.
town.
It is a real town.
A profound town.
A profound town.
And home of the Maryland State Psychiatric Facility. Is that what it is?
Don't ask me.
Some type of farm, you know.
Some big mental deal?
It is. It is at that.
And what's the story behind this?
Oh, it's a nasty place.
It's a nasty place?
Yeah.
No, I mean behind the song.
That's the story.
Oh,
I've
okay.
asked him, he won't tell me.
Well, here's the deal. A month ago in September, in the Washington Post,
Eric Brace.
Eric Brace, who's that?
He wrote the story, I think.
Oh, he's a writer. He's a
Yeah.
reporter. He wrote a story about the Claude Jones video, which we are about to see shortly. The
And
Claude Jones video.
You know, I was parsing his whole article to see if he said anything about the video.
Yes.
Actually, which
Yes.
he wound up not. I mean, I think he said.
Well, he said you're not going to see it on MTV,
Right.
but you will see it on the Lars
On the
and Lars show in October. And so this is it. This is the big night. I'm sure all you regular viewers out there, or people who read the Washington Post with any frequency, will remember in the weekend section when they wrote this up. And this is the big night.
But you know, the story goes back
And it's October, too. Took a lot of hard work.
because
It's almost Halloween, said Mike's finger.
when I ran into John, actually, it was on the subway. We used to work together at Olson's. We were underemployed for many, many years. I was
Yes.
underemployed for 8 years. You were for I don't know how long. But this is the sort of things that happen. I first contacted you through the emergency reunion.
Yes, many moon ago.
And you were supposedly floating around outside. Rumor
Yes, I
had
was.
it. I never actually saw that you were there. I
Well,
was on the inside.
My
and we were-
cameraman got drunk and ran away.
This is
It's volunteer television. You can't ask for a whole lot.
well, yeah, okay.
He
Well, we
found-
were on the inside with our little Super VHS cameras,
Yes.
and somehow Maria Villafana turned that into the emergency reunion documentary, which
Yes.
is how Claude Jones got together and re-recorded, right?
The song's been recorded twice.
What was
Right.
on this
20
originally.
years apart.
And then we were on the subway together, and he said, "Why don't you make a video?"
Oh, yes. And it would be a real easy process.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But what happened?
A lot of
Took about 2 years.
3 years.
3 years.
He kept calling me up and saying, "How much longer do you think it's going to take? We'll be ready in like 2 months." I was like, "Oh, I don't know, 2-3 months, you know." And
This
it would
is
be
the
like
most impressive
three
thing.
and a half years, I think, is what we did. Because I was sitting there doing frame by frame color correction.
Now, we
in
must explain
Photoshop.
to the people at home that frame by frame is more than just
It's a nightmare.
a simple thing to do.
Well, there's-
each
That's
a lot of
second,
paintings.
That's
each second,
24 frames, right?
30
30
frames per
second has 30 frames. Each second, and there's 60 seconds in a minute.
And how many
And
minutes in the
then
video?
that's
My mind
180,
starts going.
180, no, 1,800 frames in a minute. And this is 3 minutes and 14 seconds.
So basically, every night I sat there with a bottle of beer or a six-pack of beer and turned on the TV and just started
That's over,
at the computer, and I'd do about
it's
100
over
frames,
5,000 frames.
100 frames a night or something like
Over
that.
5,000 frames on the video. 100
So
a night.
When
That
we
would take a long
watch
time.
it, there's nothing wrong with your TV. I think I need to tell people that. They're
Nothing wrong with the
horizontal.
TV.
It's the video. It's
yumpy.
jumping all over the place.
Yumpy.
So anyway, and then you're not going to see it on MTV.
Well, the song's just about being incarcerated up there.
Yes, in Sykesville, which is
Right.
somewhere in Maryland.
Which you don't want to.
I know about the one in Crownsville, but not about the one in Sykesville.
Where
Well,
is
that's what's so
Sykesville?
ironic about it. You know, you would think it's Sykesville with a P, but
It's
Where-
called Sykesville.
where
and
is
it
it at?
actually is.
it's actually a town, and then the
Where is it though? I mean, Baltimore.
Sykesville. It's right halfway between Baltimore and Washington.
It's near where I live, Lars.
Beautiful rural Maryland.
Oh, Mike's. Okay, well, we're going to show the video now.
just and my nephew Ben Guernsey is in it. He plays the younger me.
Okay, well, here we go.
Thank you.
I was standing in the forest, waiting for the rain, when a man comes up to me, Said this boy's insane. They took me to a policeman and put me in a car. I tried to break away from there. I didn't get too far. So let the cold wind blow. Now let the cold wind blow. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing at all. They took me out to Sykesville. They put me in a cage. They took away my clothing. They left me there in a rage. They strapped me to a table, put needles in my arms. Said this boy is dangerous and he might do someone some harm. So let the cold wind blow. Let the cold wind blow. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing at all. I tried to see my family. I tried to get in touch with my friends. They said, son, you don't see nobody, not when you're in the pen. So let the cold wind blow. Let the cold wind blow. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing at all. Let the cold wind blow. Let the cold wind blow. I was standing in the forest, waiting for the rain. When a man comes up to me, says this boy is insane. They took me out to Sykesville, put me in a cage, took away my clothes in there, left me there in a rage. So let the cold wind blow. Yes, let the cold wind blow. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing at all.
Yeah, right.
You're up.
We're on it. All right. We're gonna do another song. Yeah, get it going. 3, 4.
Which camera should I show my bald spot to?
They're only going to show the band at
it.
this point. Let me see. Yours isn't nearly as bad as mine, though. So.
Beautiful Pittston, Pennsylvania, home of today's pedestrian peril. Cars parked along the curb can form a buffer between cars driving down the street and pedestrians walking on the sidewalk.